This video is going to give you an overview of using Microsoft Teams as a part of your courses here in the C3 program with our Cornell Lebanon School District teachers. The most common way that you're going to use Teams is to join office hours that your teachers may provide. So I just wanted to show how this will work. Your teachers are going to be sharing their office hours with you in some way, and it's just going to be in a form of a link. All right, in this Algebra 2 class, the teacher is posting it on the calendar just to give it an extra bit of awareness. So if you click on the calendar link, there's a link to join a Microsoft Teams meeting. All right, so your teachers may handle this a little bit differently. They might just have a link somewhere else that just says what day and time that their office hours are going to be. So just look for a link that says something about joining office hours or joining a Teams meeting. All right, so what you'll do then is you'll just click the link, and then you'll be prompted. There's two ways to open up your Teams meeting. One is to use the Microsoft Teams app, and the other is to use your web browser. All right. By default, it tries to get you to open it in the app because the app looks a little bit nicer. All right. I'm going to hit cancel just to show you you don't have to hit open Microsoft Teams. All right. You can choose to open it in the browser. The only browser that works pretty much all the time is Google Chrome. So we just emphasize if you do want to open Teams in the web browser, just use Google Chrome, and that'll make it a little bit easier for you. All right. And then once again, you can also choose to open the Teams app. If you do not have the Teams app installed on your computer and you want it, please just let us know in the tech department. We'll arrange a time where you can bring it in and we can install it for you pretty quickly. All right. So just to give you a feel for what this looks like, and so it doesn't take long to open up the Teams app, I'm going to just open this in the web browser. So when I click on the link to open the browser, it's going to take me directly into my meeting. I can choose to turn my camera on and off as well as my microphone. So sometimes it's common courtesy when you first join a meeting just to turn your microphone or camera off. All right, so I'll hit join now. And then right now I'm just doing a demo video, so there's no students. So I can basically choose if I want to turn my camera on or off, if I want to turn my microphone on or off, and I can also choose if I want to open up the chat. So there's the potential if you're in here with the teacher and you just want to pop on the meeting just to ask a quick question, you don't necessarily have to speak to the teacher. You could just put a chat message on the side, and then you and the teacher can go back and forth in the chat. Just keep in mind this meeting chat would be viewable by anybody who goes into the meeting. So if you have something that's specific about a grade or something that you wouldn't want the whole class to see, that's better to do a side message. All right, so that basically gives you an overall view of how to use Microsoft Teams. And if you have any problems with getting into your Teams meeting or using it, we'll be able to help you in the tech department. One other thing I want to point out while we're in Teams is that you can also access Teams through Office 365. And some of your teachers may even have you use the chat feature within Teams. All right, so I'm just showing this just in case your teachers want you to actually message them in Teams rather than through email. If you click once you're in Teams, if you just hit the chat button, it'll take you to a screen where you'll be able to start up chat messages. So for example, all I'd have to do is hit this little icon to start a new chat message. I can type anybody's name. All right, so if I want to type myself in here, all right, I have a new teacher here that I want to talk to. All I have to do is type my message, and then my message is just between me and my teacher then. Okay, so this ends up working out as a nice way to communicate. Just keep in mind that all of the conversations are logged if there would ever be any issues or anything that we could go back in and look at any of the chats that you send. All right. Good luck using Microsoft Teams, and just refer back to your teacher's communication policy for how they want you to communicate with them.